So, yeah, I could have came a different way. It wouldn't have had to fight all those assholes just to get here. Um, okay, let's see. What do I have in my revolver? What is... I think I'm out. I don't have any more revolver ammo. Um, what was that? Okay. I think I know a way to fight Jimmy. Like if I use my vampiric sense, just like we just did with the sewer beast. So we gotta fight this dude here.
Seems like the god of Prewin is on Sean Hampton's trail too.
Jimmy the Spark Barlow. This is that asshole I was talking about. We took some of his health. Man, who throwing garlic at me? See, he has henchmen. I think that's what I need to do. Stay healed up. And use my vampiric sense. Okay. Okay, get up. And my vampiric sense, my vampiric skills. See, that's what I gotta do. And I gotta keep healing too the minute they damage me. Okay, let's go outside. Oh, I can't. I'm stuck in here. I was gonna try to go outside. Okay, let them come to me. Okay, see, there we go. We're not paralyzed over here. See, I'll be safe over here. Okay, now let's use rage. What are you cheering for, asshole? Calling me Bernie. My name is Jonathan, not Bernie. Yeah, his henchmen keep respawning until Jimmy's dead, I'm quite sure. You know. I had to look for that VOD where I had trouble with this dude. Okay, we almost got him. Come on, we can do this. Just retreat. Drink. Yeah, pay attention to how long you gotta wait before you can use an attack again. You can use his henchmen for blood, so. Because they're easier. Yeah, use the henchmen for blood. Okay, now I figured out this fight. Use the henchmen for blood. Because they're easier. It's easier to deplete their meter than to deplete Jimmy's. And retreat when we can use rage again. Because look at how much damage we're doing to him. See? Just get out of the way. Don't just stand there like a dum-dum when he... Okay, Jimmy's almost dead. Stay out of his fire. Yeah, he resisted. He's a piece of shit. Okay, we almost got him. Just keep doing that. Okay, retreat, retreat. Come on over here. Yeah, he's almost dead. We got him. Yeah, I finally beat this piece of shit. Come on, come on. Get out of his line of fire. Get out of there. He is almost dead. Come on. You just need to use his henchman for blood, that's all. Yeah, that rage thing is the only thing that's really effective, at least to me. My health regenerates over on its own. Come on, get out of here. Go, go, go. Come on. Heal, heal, come on. Rage, come on. He's almost dead. Finally, you gotcha, you piece of shit. Finally. Come on. There we go. Why are you dead, bro? Come on, die. Die already, dang.
The wounds on this corpse are deep. The result
Finally!
is rabid rage.
Everybody give me a round of applause, because that
This
took
is
me
Sean's
forever.
doing. He's become a murderous beast.
Okay, he's not an enemy NPC. Good.
Hello, boy.
Hello. Good evening.
I was just trying to be
Scared
careful
you.
in case he's an enemy
You have
NPC,
nothing to fear from
but he's
me.
not.
No, it's just that people prefer to avoid me.
Well, I won't. I'm a doctor.
My name is Rufus, sir. Rufus Kingsbury.
Do you know a man who lives in this part of town? A man named Sean Hampton. I'm looking for him.
Sorry, sir. I don't know a lot of folks around here. Most prefer to avoid me.
Well, I don't think you should talk to him. He may be very sick.
Thanks for the tip. You might want to check the Turquoise Turtle. It's a pub not far from here. The barkeep knows everyone in these parts.
What do you do around here, Rufus?
I listen to the news on the docks, sir. And I
Yeah,
smile
beat
at those
that.
kind enough to spare me a bob.
Finally beat that piece of shit.
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work, what with my head and all. Since I was a boy, I've always had trouble remembering what I do and why I do it.
What do people say about this place?
Things have been tense
I don't
between the
know.
wet boot boys and the communists. They both feel they should run the docks.
Oh, okay.
What can you tell me about this region?
It's all about staying out of trouble. But since most people prefer to avoid me, it's pretty easy.
Why do
I'm so
people
glad I
avoid
beat that
you?
Jimmy asshole, cause
They call
y'all,
me Rufus the Curse.
he gave me a lot of
I'm a
trouble
bit of a bad luck charm.
when I first played.
Have you ever thought about leaving?
Where else would I go? At least I know these streets and some people around here. This is my city, for better or worse.
Are you alone? Where is your family?
I don't have any. My parents are dead.
So you have no home. You're sleeping rough.
No. I mean, yes. I live on the streets. I have no home.
You should be careful, Rufus. There are things that lurk in the shadows of this city. Things that prey on the lonely and the desperate.
Well, I've known worse. I'm not all alone. I have Mrs. Fishburne. She's been very kind to me.
Why do you think she's so considerate?
I can't say, sir. I guess she's a good soul. Sometimes it's like she replaces the mother I lost, even if we're not related.
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care.
See.
Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
Inebriation aside, do you need medical help?
Yes. I feel sicker than usual these days.
Take this, then. And perhaps you could try to slow down the alcohol intake, too.
Hey, Doc, you don't really want me to stop the only remedy I can afford.
Hippocratic oath.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
I'm looking
really
for
don't
Mr.
know.
Sean Hampton.
I heard he'd been abducted. I don't know if he's back.
Who could tell me then?
About the sad saint. I'll try asking Tom what's about him.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure. I wanted things to change. To really change. And to change for good. The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No, I believe we all can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak, too corrupt and too guilty. I failed for sure, but others will come.
Alright.
Sounds like you were an
I'm glad I
idealist,
passed that Jimmy asshole.
which is honorable.
No, sir. I was an anarchist and I believe that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reed.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor. Make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do
I think
not
I should
believe
see the
in
dialogue so I can get an idea
I'll admit I like your idea of
on what I'm
peaceful
up
change.
against.
I like it
And to
a
a little
lot.
bit more, know more about the NPC.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink. I drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night. And then I drink some more.
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night.
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad.
I know I could treat
That's because
NPCs.
I am, Doc.
In case y'all don't know, NPC means not playable character.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly. So joyful.
No reason at all
That sewer
to
beast,
rejoice.
he definitely gave me trouble.
Life is
Yeah, I couldn't
hopeless,
fight
and then
him.
we die. Is Is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb. Bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it. And now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my...
So this game is kind of like Dark Souls in regards to the
Sorry,
combat.
Mr. Delaney.
It's okay.
Do you guys, what do you guys think? Is this game like Dark Souls in regards to the combat?
Even if you tell me where it is, I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood.
Yeah,
So
it said that
friendly,
Red Dead Redemption
so
when it couldn't
joyful.
download. Gotta find out why.
Why are you so cynical?
Cynicism is the polite way to express despair, Doctor.
No reason at all to rejoice, then? Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
Another time, perhaps. I'm not sure I want to hear another sad story.
Oh, Jonathan.
Inebriation aside, do you need medical help?
I already drink the only medicine that suits me, Doctor.
Selected points is so that means I have enough points to. Oh, I could embrace him. Oh, okay. Oh shit, I don't want to kill him. But now I see how. I want to do it like right in the middle of the bar, cause.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I do.
I don't know. I mean, it's not my Wi-Fi because normally when the Wi-Fi times out, you see the little circle. I don't know.
The important thing is I find him quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
Oh, that's where I fight
I
Jimmy.
believe he returned to his flock. Can you confirm that?
Oh, I bet you're right. Sean can't help but worry about the poor and sick. Oh, I guess it has something to do with what happened to him as a baby.
Please, tell me.
Well, I don't like to gossip, but I heard that the sad saint was abandoned as a baby in front of a Catholic orphanage in Dublin. That would explain his faith and need to help everyone.
That's why it's called the Sad Saint.
How is it you can keep this place open? This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe.
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups.
You're something of a figurehead around here.
I'm only pouring alcohol for everyone to forget their troubles. Sean Hampton is the one giving them long-term hope.
I see. So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you?
Or something like that. Nothing that a few wise words and a bottle of gin can't solve.
Since I'm here, is there anything I can do?
Well, perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. With the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician...
I don't know
help
if
you in
I
this matter?
even have.
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine line. Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back?
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know. Very well. Show me where it is. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's the key to get in. You're about to save many dry throats.
What can
I
you
think
tell
that's where
me
I was
about
headed
this
when
part
I
of town?
That's
discovered I
not
had to
bad.
fight Jimmy.
Thanks to people like the sad saint of the East End.
Who?
Sean Hampton, our own private holy figure. Few are foolish enough to make peace with the gangs. Sean is one of them.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
A wave of bitter death.
Now here's an NPC.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
Any chance you can help me find Sean Hampton?
The sad saint. Why would you talk to that cunt?
Actually, that's confidential.
Really? Well, go ask someone else then. I'm sure Tom Watts will gladly answer you.
What's your occupation?
I take
Dang,
care of Mum.
Jesus.
That's what I do. She's the only good thing in my life. Even though I don't treat her so good.
You seem upset. Is something bothering you?
I lost the
I
necklace
have
bought her.
this
I'm a
stuff
fucking idiot.
for
A worthless
blood.
idiot.
I'm trying to say it just like he did. I can't believe I'm doing this. I can mesmerize him.
Sometimes
No, I can't yet. I need
it's
one more
hard to
point.
be a good son.
I just wanted to smile. No, I was thankful for her patience, appreciated like
I need one more point before I can
God knows
mesmerize
she
him. So.
deserves it.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots. Liars and thieves, all of them.
Are you thinking about someone in particular?
Nope. Hate them all. Especially these petty, whining little shitbag beggars.
Is there no one who deserves your leniency then?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Tom from our local
Infamous.
is somewhat of a decent bloke.
You just
At
missed
least,
one hell
unlike
of a
most
rage
maggots, he knows
session.
how to listen without
But
opening his
I'm gonna rage some more. Don't worry, because this game is making me rage.
Do you require medical assistance?
Yeah, I intended to play Red Dead
Something I
Redemption, but
didn't
that
expect
game
to do
is
again.
100 gigabytes. I didn't know that game was so
Concerned with the health of
huge.
his patients. Yeah. I could use some help. On several levels.
Whew. I just had a good rage session going on because this game
I
making
don't
me
know
rage.
which kind of doctor you're used to dealing with, but it's a
Whew.
doctor's
Man, this
purpose
game
to
making me
heal.
rage.
And is it your purpose as well, Mr. Reed? I would say it's a convenient way for gaining people's trust.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
Feel it coming.
Man, I'm gonna add the vibe down and post it on YouTube.
A wave of bitter death to drown and purge the city of wrath.
Good evening, miss.
Shoot, I don't know how long I'm gonna add that.
May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir. My name is Giselle Paxton, but I don't have time for men like you.
Have we met before?
No, but I just need to look at your fancy clothes to know that you must be desperate to visit the docks at night.
That's quite judgmental of you.
Sir, I've led enough strikes when I had a job to identify you as an enemy of the working class.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
What is it you want? Does he owe you money? Has he displeased
Okay,
your
bro.
Royal Highness?
No, he doesn't.
I'm no snitch, Mr. Fancy Pants.
May I ask what you do for a living?
I'm killing myself scraping for a living. And you? Have you ever had to struggle in your entire life?
Yes.
Why such hatred? Are you judging me by my clothes and my job?
Course I am. Fuck, you're so blind. You don't even see your privilege. Lazy people like you disgust me.
I'm a doctor. I'm not lazy, you piece of shit. I work day and night, keeping people like you healthy. I'm on the front lines
As
during
I
this
told you,
epidemic.
I'm
How
doctor.
dare you call me lazy, you
have to
piece of
work a lot
shite?
to earn that title.
Oh, a doctor.
She had the nerve to call me lazy, and I'm a
Sure,
doctor, and I
money in
work
nice
day
house,
and night.
are we? Was Daddy a banker or a doctor himself?
Doctors don't make as money as you think they do. I mean, you could make you can make a lot of money
What can you
the
tell me
higher
about
you
this
are,
vicinity?
but you have to
Tell
work
you
like
what,
crazy hours.
Just spend a few weeks here, and then
And
ask
you're
me
on
that question
call.
again. If you're
She
still
doesn't know what she's
alive,
talking
that
about. I
is.
might be wrong, but I don't know much about the salary, but she's acting like doctors making enough to live in a mansion with 5 bathrooms, as we know, where she's talking.
You don't know me.
That's what I was
and
saying.
yet
Like, she
you
acting
see
like
me as an enemy.
I'm living on a
Your
mansion in the
manners,
hills
your
or something with,
clothes,
my
your words
doctor's
tell
pay.
everything about
but
you, sir. I know
She doesn't
you,
realize
and
that,
you don't belong here.
medical school, we got medical school. I think you do residency. You got to do all that before you can become a doctor.
Oh no, Miss Paxton, you really don't know my kind. You have no idea who I am.
All right, okay. No need to get all worked up.
If you have something to say, say it. I'm getting tired of all this.
Oh, you want information instead? Well, here's some for you. Giselle Paxton does not like you at all, Doctor.
You speak of strikes and class enemy. Am I right to assume you're involved in trade union activism?
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays, I'm just another worker blacklisted by the big companies.
You lost your job because of your beliefs.
Those bastards really hate a worker who refuses slave wages and unsafe conditions, especially when it's a woman.
I mean, I may have had issues. Like I said,
Isn't
I may have
the
had
whole
issues
point
right here
of
on
trade
Twitch, but at least
unions to
when
help
I'm done
workers?
streaming, I can download the VOD right away.
Why
I
don't
can
they support you?
split
A
clips
few
right
nights
away,
back,
but on YouTube, I have to
I
wait
lost
until it
money my
processes, and how long that
companions had
takes
asked me
really
to hide.
depends
With
on
me and my
a lot of
sister
factors.
being penniless, they thought I stole it.
What really happened?
I drank too much that night. Strange men saw me count the money in that bar. Some sort of militia in uniform. I'm sure they robbed me.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Let's talk to this
Good
NPC.
evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour, but I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character.
If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthens.
And that priest better be in jail. He better be in jail. Yeah, I be hearing a lot of about that, about the priests, violating young children. That is so gross.
Hunters.
That is just
A
the
little
grossest
militant
thing.
for my taste, but
Can't
if you
believe
let
that.
anyone join.
So you hunt alone?
If I was a parent, I wouldn't let my godchild go to church for that very reason. Cause
Vampires are just like every
I don't
other
want.
predator.
I don't want. If somebody would do that to
When
my
they're
kid,
hungry and
I'm gonna be
follow
on the
certain
6 o'clock
patterns.
news.
It's just a matter of observation and patience.
Were you ever tempted to join the guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
Goodbye, and good hunting, Mr. Throckmorton.
It's funny, this game is about the Spanish flu epidemic and about religion, but everybody cries that Life is Strange 2 is too political. I'm just iterating that
The wet boots shouldn't
games
touch
cover
each other.
different topics.
They've got bigger
Right,
problems
games are gonna
elsewhere.
cover political things on a different spectrum. Hey, we just got yelled at by her.
Know something about him?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Can I help you?
A fancy doctor lurking at night by the docks? Not fishy at all.
And what about you? Working outside at night in
I wish I had like a
dangerous
bike that
part
can
of
travel.
You want to know my secret? I'm trying to earn money. And I'm Lottie Paxton, by the way.
I have to control.
I'm looking for
Jonathan.
Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
Mr. Hampton must be in his office at the night asylum he manages, I suppose. Why do you want to see him?
He was a patient of mine at the Pembroke Hospital, but he left abruptly.
I see. Well, Mr. Hampton is a
Die,
discreet and
Bernie.
dedicated man. I'm sure you'll find him soon enough.
What can you tell me about
I really want to make
how are
a design on
It may
Canva.
be
You know how I'm
okay
always
for a
saying,
strong girl like me
calling the enemy's a
to
piece of
find a
shit
doctor
in
from
in
the
the
city like
game.
yourself.
I was
So
thinking
what's
maybe
your
I could make
backstory?
a nice, cool design on Canva that says "piece of" and then like the poop emoji.
you really think
Just
that I
imagine
should go back to
you're
a
out in
safer
public
place?
and somebody
No,
sees that on your
I
phone
think you'd
case
better stay
and they
and
just
help
give
us
you
in
all
what
these
defense you
looks and then
can.
you tell them I
Just
watched
avoid
this
the wet boot
YouTuber
boys.
called Gaming with
These
Jazz and
bastards
whenever
worse
she
than
loses,
Angelic.
she'll call the enemy a piece of shit. And they'd be like,
Which
oh.
local dangers? must I
Now I see.
Well, the gangs, the thieves, the drugs,
Yeah, I can just
the
imagine that.
jobless. A man with your fancy clothes will attract a lot of attention.
I
So
gave
I
my
am
mom a
not
funny
someone so
ringtone. Yeah, I get a lot of laughs.
Glad to hear that. And if you get into trouble,
I gave my
you
mom
can
a funny
always seek
ringtone.
help at Sean Hampton's shelter. No one would dare to be violent there.
Is it not dangerous to work here at night?
As long as I have good legs, I can run away from trouble. The sad saint now provides me and my sister a bed and a roof.
She's a
Don't
nice
want to lose that.
NPC.
What can you tell me about the Sad Saint?
It's just the nickname of Sean Hampton, the sad saint of the East End. He gave me shelter, and he's not always sad.
Are you homeless, Miss Paxton?
You could do a
Mr.
medical
Hampton's
checkup
Night Asylum is our new home
with
now.
her.
It's a safe place for me and my sister.
Do you need my medical attention, Miss Paxton?
I'm fine, Dr. Reed. Keep your medicine for those who need it.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Come
Yeah, I
on,
don't like.
Lottie. There is still much work to do.
Okay, he has to be in here somewhere. Yeah, I talk to this NPC? Did I talk to him?
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
No, I need 2 more points to mesmerize him.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual.
The NPC, it means a
I try
not
and
playable
encourage
character,
people
the
to stay
character you
indoors.
don't control.
People are careless.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have.
Oh, so that's
What
why those
kind of
cross
question
pricks
is
hurt
that?
me.
It's a dirty business, believe me.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes.
It's
I
funny,
plan
I
to
call
put up
creatures and I call them
posters to alert
cross
the
pricks.
population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Oh boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
Goodbye, and good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
Oh, sharp looking NPC. Sean has to be in this area. First, let's get his shit.
Why the long face, Doctor?
Is it all that worries you, Sean? My long face?
Oh, that was the guy we saved
Really?
before
This is
I
a
had to
blessing
work
for
for
me
it to
to
work.
become a Skal. Immortality gives me more time and energy, if truth be known, to run a shelter. What more could I want?
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor.
That was that
Why
difficult
would I do such a
NPC
thing?
that we had to help.
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
And if I gotta fight a sewer beast, I'm turning the game off.
I have to see for myself. But your sense of purpose and calm gives me some relief.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I'll surrender myself to your judgment. We'll have a talk when you've returned from the sewers, Dr. Reed.
I hope they'll all return to the shadows once the epidemic has passed.
Okay. Well, let's see what's here first. Maybe I have a hideout. This will be a good hideout for me. Do I have a hideout here? Oh, I do. If I go back through that gate. I also have money where I can buy stuff. Oh no, not a cross brick. Ow. So he just quotes Bible verses to activate his fancy cross, eh? Dang it. Like, why can't... So when he quotes a verse from the Bible, then he's gonna activate his cross. But it says vampires fear holy symbols. That's probably why he does that. Why that dude hold up his cross. I thought his cross was just emulating the sunlight, which is what I don't like. They said vampires fear sunlight, but they'll literally die if they're in the sun. Are their skin just sensitive or whatever? I don't know anything about vampires. Okay, so the Reverend is taking care of these dudes for me. Yeah, how nice of him before he finishes me out. I'm still here. I don't know what y'all... Come on, Reverend. Help your homie out, man. Well, those green tips said they were preachers. I've been calling them cross pricks this whole time. I know I can cut through that house. Well, I think I found bullets. Yeah, I did. Found bullets. Why he jump in there? What is that?
These maggots have escaped the wrath of Ascalon for too long. It is time to purge the sewers of their filth.
You again. The one they call the sewer dog.
Hold your tongue, newborn, or I'll crush you like...
You've let the beast consume you.
Finally! A touch of lucidity. Learn to respect the laws of Ascalon! Ascalon? Banshee, the hand that crushes all!
I'm like, I gotta fight this piece of shit.
Power you cannot comprehend!
How? Piece of shit.
To respect the laws of Ascalon!
Come on!
Dear child, it dictates of Ascalon!
I have to fight an actual dog like Bark Bark.
Infernal Banshee, the hand that crushes all!
Okay, that does damage to him.
Power you cannot comprehend!
Come on! Hey, that did really do some damage there. Okay, it seems like let me try doing something from afar.
Power you cannot comprehend!
Okay, that takes his health.
Once you vanished, I'll slaughter these skulls while singing your name!
What? Shit. And he letting this ghost beat me up. Ow! Piece of shit.
You found your death in me!
piece of shit. This is the reason why I'm gonna be on trial. Man, I hate this piece of shit. This piece of shit just don't know when to quit. Annoying piece of shit. That's doing more damage. I already do like that when I fight the sewer beast. No, I hate him. I can't stand this bitch. I don't know a lot. I'm so sick and tired of this bitch. I ain't getting any of my bullets back. That's just cheating. I'm done, man. We gonna come back another time and fight this piece of shit, because I don't know. It's 1 o'clock. We gonna wrap this up. This piece of shit getting on my last and final nerve. Because if I play this anymore, I'm gonna be on trial. I'm gonna be on the 6 o'clock news. Alright? So that's that. I rather stream when I'm motivated enough for it, because I feel like having a schedule is just, I just feel burnt out that way, because I'm also uploading on YouTube. So I'm gonna break this VOD down, post it on YouTube for people who missed it. It will be edited down, don't worry. I might split it into parts or whatever, we'll see. So that's that. Good night or good evening, morning, whatever time it is where you are. So remember, if you want rage, if you want mistakes and just stupidity, then you know what to do. You gotta leave a follow. So, I'm out.